With Squid Game Season 3 just around the corner, the buzz is turning into shock. Fans who once eagerly awaited the new episodes are now divided after Park Gyu Young, one of the lead actresses, accidentally dropped a massive spoiler that shook the entire fan base. As the release date looms closer, the question on everyone's mind is clear: did she just ruin the biggest moment of the season for everyone? In early January, just a week after Season 2 dropped, Gyu Young ended up in hot water with fans and netizens over an Instagram post that many believe spoiled a major plot point for the next season. On January 8th, she shared a casual behind-the-scenes photo of herself resting on set in the familiar pink guard uniform from the show. But the detail that caught everyone's attention wasn't her, it was the blurry figure in the background also wearing the same pink uniform. Although the person's face wasn't clear, many were convinced it was Lee Jin-wook. Jin-wook, who played Park Young-sok in Season 2, was a fan favorite as his storyline revolved around entering the games in hopes of earning money to treat his daughter Na-yeon's terminal illness. His character had a quiet connection with Gyu Young's Kang No-ul, who worked at the amusement park, and fans picked up on their subtle dynamic. After Season 2 ended, some fans started speculating that No-ul hadn't actually taken Young-sok's life when she shot him, thinking she may have intentionally spared him out of sympathy for his situation. So when this photo surfaced, showing someone who looked like Jin-wook in the pink guard uniform, it seemed to confirm everything fans had been guessing. The running theory was that instead of ending his life, No-ul helped him escape, and he somehow joined the guards. That blurry image alone was enough for fans to connect the dots, and many felt it ruined what could have been a shocking reveal in Season 3. Not to mention, given the massive global hype around the series, the production team and Netflix have been extremely secretive about what's next. Cast and staff reportedly signed strict confidentiality agreements to keep details under wraps, so when Gyu Young posted that photo, it felt like a major slip. Even though fans were already speculating about Young-sok's survival, the post confirmed their suspicions and spoiled one of the show's biggest mysteries, leaving many disappointed after waiting so long. As soon as criticism started pouring in, Gyu Young quickly took the post down, but the damage had already been done. Screenshots had already made the rounds, and Korean netizens wasted no time going after her. Many were furious that someone they considered a relatively low-profile or unknown actress had spoiled such a major twist, and they didn't hold back in blaming her for supposedly ruining the excitement around the series. Comments from them said, "An actress who isn't even that popular went on Squid Game just to ruin everything. An actor should really control their Insta usage." People also began to wonder if Gyu Young would end up facing serious consequences for the slip-up, especially a financial one. As mentioned, the Squid Game team has always been known for keeping things under lock and key, as anyone stepping onto the set reportedly had to sign strict confidentiality agreements, and even media events were tightly controlled to avoid any leaks. Despite all those precautions, a major spoiler still ended up getting revealed by one of the cast members, which made many question how effective those security rules really are. Netflix is also known for having tough contracts when it comes to spoilers, with possible penalties if anyone breaks them. However, while some thought Gyu Young might be fined or held responsible somehow, Netflix later said there were no plans to take action against her. Unfortunately, around that time, it looked like Gyu Young's career was already feeling the effects of the situation. On January 9th, Herald Pop reported that she had canceled her upcoming departure from Incheon International Airport, which had been set for the next day. There was even supposed to be a media event to showcase her airport fashion, but that was suddenly scrapped. Her agency, Sarum Entertainment, claimed it was just due to scheduling issues and had nothing to do with the backlash from the spoiler. Still, fans weren't buying it. Many believed the timing wasn't a coincidence and felt she should be held accountable for revealing a major plot twist from such a high-profile show. Still, not everyone saw Gyu Young's post as a big deal. While some fans were calling for consequences, others thought the outrage was way over the top. They argued that the supposed spoiler wasn't even much of a surprise to begin with. Many pointed out that similar theories had already been floating around on Reddit and other online forums for weeks, so her photo didn't really reveal anything new. In their eyes, the leak just confirmed what a lot of people already suspected, and dragging Gyu Young over it felt unnecessary. As a viewer of the show explained, they put a lot of effort into explaining their previous connection, so it made sense he survived with her help. Some fans even pushed back by saying the real blame didn't lie with Gyu Young at all, since it was the internet detectives who blew everything up. Her photo alone didn't reveal anything clearly, and if people had just scrolled past it, there probably wouldn't have been an issue. But instead, netizens zoomed in, used AI tools to enhance the blurry image, and dissected every part of it until they could confidently say who was in the shot. Then they spread it all over the internet, practically turning it into a headline. According to this side of the argument, if they hadn't gone to those lengths, no one would have been spoiled in the first place. Even if you do consider it a spoiler, some thought the outrage was completely overblown. A number of fans felt that Gyu Young didn't deserve to have her career put on the line for a single photo, especially when compared to what other actors in the cast have been accused of. For example, Lee Jong-jae, the face of the series, has reportedly had multiple DUI charges and has been involved in allegations of physical attacks, including one case involving a woman. Lee Jin-wook, who appeared in season 2, has also faced serious accusations in the past. And Song Young-chung, another actor tied to the show, was arrested back in 2000 for disturbing allegations involving a minor. With all this in mind, many fans argued that if there's going to be outrage or demands for accountability, it should be directed at those more serious cases and accusations against them, not at Gyu Young for what amounts to a leaked behind-the-scenes shot. Adding to the chaos, Park Sung-hoon, who also appears in the series, landed himself in hot water around the same time. He had shared an explicit Squid Game themed post on his Instagram story, and it quickly stirred up backlash. Since both incidents happened almost side by side, people began lumping the two actors together, saying they were turning the show's press cycle into a mess. A commenter wrote at the time, "Anyone can tell that both of them are in the wrong though. Both the spoiler and the AV posters, both of them are in the wrong." But for many, the comparison itself felt ridiculous. The idea that an accidental behind-the-scenes photo could be treated on the same level as someone deliberately posting suggestive, inappropriate content on a public platform didn't sit right. Months after everything had calmed down, Gyu Young still couldn't escape the aftermath. On June 9th, the cast of Squid Game showed up at a press event for the upcoming season, held at Dragon City in Yongsan, Seoul. What should have been a chance to promote the show quickly shifted when reporters brought up the spoiler situation again. In response, Gyu Young said politely, "I know many are curious about the narrative arc between No-ul and Gyeong-sok, but I hope you'll discover it in Squid Game Season 3. Director Hwang Dong-hyuk eventually also weighed in on the situation himself. He admitted that he was caught off guard when Gyu Young posted the photo, and even asked her directly why she did it. Still, he didn't take it any further. Instead, he made it clear that everyone makes mistakes and holding one slip up over her head felt unnecessary. According to him, the team saw it as a small issue, discussed it briefly, and quickly moved on. He also addressed fans' disappointment, saying he understood why some people were upset, but he didn't believe it spoiled the overall experience of the series. In the end, Hwang emphasized that Gyu Young already felt sorry for what she'd done, so there was no need for extra consequences. He simply said it was now on her to be more careful in the future. After the press conference, some viewers complained that Gyu Young hadn't offered a direct apology for the spoiler, but many fans quickly dismissed those complaints. They pointed out that if the director, along with the cast and crew, people who have worked closely on the show for years, weren't bothered by the leak, then others shouldn't be either. To them, it felt like some people were just searching for a reason to criticize Gyu Young unfairly, especially since, as many fans argued, there were far more serious issues involving other cast members that deserved attention instead. Watching how the director and cast responded, some fans started to wonder if the spoiler leak wasn't entirely accidental. A few theories suggested that after the second season faced some criticism, the show's team might have accidentally dropped a major spoiler on purpose to spark more excitement and make sure viewers would tune in for the third season, curious to see if the rumor was true or if the creators had changed the story. No matter what really happened or how much backlash Gyu Young faced, she has remained a rising star. Since season 2 aired, she's landed plenty of new roles and is enjoying growing success in her career.